Hey everybody, and welcome back to this $1,400 stimulus check update or $2,000 stimulus check update. In any case, it's the third stimulus package update, and we've got some news out of Republicans. Earlier on Sunday, the Republicans, or at least 10 of them, wrote a letter to Joe Biden stating they have their own version of the stimulus plan they'd like to submit for consideration. And as you can expect, it was a lot cheaper than what the Democrats had proposed, but did it really include everything that would be necessary to get the economy back on track? Well, Joe Biden and the White House actually already responded. Hey everyone, my name is Randy. Welcome back to the Late Night Grind. A new YouTube channel just started, and right now I am covering these stimulus package updates because it really interests me, to be honest. So if you're new to the channel, if you've never seen these videos before, I would ask you to consider subscribing. Just hit that subscribe button below, and don't forget to tap that bell notification icon so that you'll be notified when I release new videos like this. And if you want to help out, the best thing you can do is actually smashing that thumbs up button. If you would do that, I would greatly appreciate it. All right, well, let's jump into it. Well, making news on Sunday, the Republicans actually submitted their own version of the American Rescue Plan. And in it, they said, well, we would like to work together on a bipartisan basis to actually come together on a plan. We're passed in the other stimulus plan packages on a bipartisan basis, meaning both Democrats and Republicans were actually had both voted for it. So they said our plan actually includes all of those things that both Republicans and Democrats can get on board with. And they basically outlined them. They did mention direct checks to the people. They mentioned unemployment, an unemployment boost. They mentioned things like getting schools open safely, another round of the Paycheck Protection Program, and a couple other things for small businesses, the EIDL grant money, and kind of like what you would expect from the Republicans. It was a lot that was geared around helping businesses, getting back to opening up and getting back to hiring more people. Now, it's estimated that this plan that they submitted was only around $600 billion, so only about a third of what the Democrats had been proposing. Obviously, left out was money for state and local governments, $15 an hour minimum wage hike, among a few other things. And actually, I forgot, they did include several $100 billion for vaccine distribution programs, things like that. And so, there wasn't an exact amount talked about in the letter in terms of direct payments to the people, how much that could actually be or what that would look like. But in any case, Joe Biden and the White House responded. They said they are going to actually be talking with the 10 Republicans that wrote this letter on Monday, so today, and basically want to figure out basically see if there's some sort of agreement or something that they could do. But in my opinion, it's kind of a too little too late type of thing. Democrats have already had things in the works, especially Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. They've been drafting up all their legal papers to get their own $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan through Congress without the Republicans, which is to use that budget reconciliation program, allowing them to pass a bill through the Senate with only 51 votes rather than a supermajority of 60 votes. Now, what's really interesting is that I looked through the names of some of these Republicans co-signed and wrote this letter to Joe Biden asking the president to consider their own plans. And what's interesting is that at least 6 or 7 of them were largely considered kind of anti-Trump, or they didn't agree with a lot of things that Trump did, or they weren't never really on board with what the president did. I'm not sure what role that plays into it at this point. It just struck me as odd that the vast majority of the senators writing this were the ones that didn't really support Donald Trump when he was president. In any case, it looks like Nancy Pelosi is going to move forward this week unless something drastically changes. They're going to be moving forward with their own plans this week, something to get voted on. I was hearing possibly as early as Tuesday, so we'll see. And even in that plan, nothing is solidified. We still don't know if they're talking about $1,400 stimulus checks, $2,000 stimulus checks, or even monthly recurring stimulus checks. So this week, we should find out. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching this video. Don't forget to smash that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. And I'll see you on the next video.